So now let's go back to her eyes. And, so these are her eyes. Yes, Annie, they are. Now, if you want, so I want you to take those corners just down a little more. I'll make them dark. Don't you make yours dark. Yeah, you can see them right there. And then you came down below that line a little bit. So then just connect it. Those are the ducts of your eyes, right? Eye ducts. Sometimes I don't think they're really important. You can erase some of that pencil lines there. You know what's handy is a floofy brush to wipe away your crumbs. All right. Every time I look at it, I see something I can spruce up. That's good. All right, so now this line going down the middle of her eye and darken it. I am darkening it. I can't speak. I am darkening it. Yeah, I'm making it darker. All right, so that you can see. Now, this up here is her eyelid. So you just go from each corner and draw in that eyelid. And I might make her eyelids bigger, but right now that is just the way it is. Now, her eyes, I am going to erase that middle line. You can erase yours too. And see how that has a curve? There's a curve there. And the curve blends into that duck line. D-U-C-T, duct, whatever. All right. Now, her eye is not a perfect circle. The top of your pupil, let me get my camera. I am going to look at my eyes. You might even want to look at your eyes. Okay, so get your camera and put it on a selfie and look at your eyes straight. So I am looking at my eyes, even though you can't see me looking at my eyes. And I see that my pupils are, not the pupils, the color of your eye. The color of your eye is, it's like a cut off circle between the bottom of the eye. So, you know, it's like a cut off circle. So you just make believe you're making a circle. So there it is. I was thinking that's going to be a color. If you want to do it a little darker than usual, I don't think it'll matter, but I don't know. Do the same over here. And if you look at your eyes, your two eyes are not exactly the same. So don't expect her two eyes to be exactly the same. But it looks pretty good to me. When in doubt, erase. Yes. See how there's the circle would extend over the lid and under the bottom part of the eye. This one can be done over. Yeah, that's better. And I am going to enforce, for your benefit. Now, they're not the same, are they? No, they're not. A lot of erasing and carrying on. Okay. Good. I think it looks good. Now, her pupil will go in later because it will be black. And we don't need to do that right now. I think I would like to make her eyelids bigger. Now I have this tiny, tiny eraser, and it is not available at Dollar Tree. And it's an ultra fine 2.3 millimeters. Gotta get that right. And it's a Mono Zero by Tombow. You would either have to get this at an art store or on Amazon. And look how small that point is. You see the white? And because it has such a fine point, I can really get in there and do my erasing. So, let's see. Let's try to get these the same. It's all about the ruler. A little bit more. Okay, so here is the very, very top of that eyelid. So just made a little line there. And then there you go. Not the same. Not the same. This one has a little bit more of a point on it, as you can see. So I think I'm going to bring it down. You just have to, and I just have to, find the happy spot. The happy place. Well, all right, Annie. There you go. I think that's good. All right. Now, I think what I need to do at this point is I need to go and do the same thing in my journal, so that once I start painting, I'll be doing everything in the journal. So I need to transfer this. Now, I am working on my background, so I need to make sure I'm using a very light touch. It doesn't really matter if afterwards you can see your pencil marks. I prefer not to, but I remember taking a class from a lady years ago, and she would draw in her sketch, and it was primitive. It was primitive sketching. And then when she painted in her stuff, you could see the lines. You could see the dark lines. And all of her pieces like that, she was very popular person to take a class from in the decorative painting group. I hope that makes sense. I think I did a good job explaining it. Remember, slow erase, and it'll all come together. And don't expect your first painting to be perfect, because if I come across some of my early stuff, I am certainly going to show you. All right. So let me go do mine, and I'll be back.